All right, so speaking about the local government election scheduled to hold next year, what's your plan, PDP plan for the election?
Well, now that all the things that are delaying it has been resolved, I think the only thing that remains now is the Supreme Court. So, and by God's grace, because when you are on the right path, even within yourself, you will know. As at the time they got the initial judgment, it was then the government of Ajimobi was still in place as at that time. So they were the one that an APC initiated a case against an APC government, and on getting to court, they asked, they were the one that misled the judge. Then they asked the defendant asked the court to abide with what the plaintiff was requesting for. That's why the government, we knew that it will not stand the test of time, and thank God that both the High Court and even the Appeal Court throw away their agitation. And we believe that even the Supreme Court, you understand, as fast, because we believe that truth is always constant. Going by what has happened in Nigerian judiciary, our judiciary are men of honor and integrity. So we expect the best, and that is why we are kickstarting the local government election, so that whatever in the next 3 months, we believe that judgment must have been passed. And by now, we expect APC to have put their house in order, because they might be looking for ways of avoiding the defeat, because as of today, they are in total disarray in Oyo State. And with that, an house that is divided against itself will surely fail or fall. So presently, we don't have much opposition, because the only opposition that we're supposed to have is not getting its act together. So with that one, we will still implore them to please come forward, get prepared, because we want to even test our own popularity with this election. And that is why the Governor Seyi Makinde, promised that it's going to be free and fair. Even within ourselves, we are not going to impose like they did in the other time, whereby those that did not even obtain a nomination form, you understand, that were selected. And even the election itself, those ones that were paraded, they did not even pay for OSEC form. And that shows that it was just a kangaroo election that we witnessed in Oyo State. And whatever that was going to put a dent on the image of Oyo State will be avoided by this government of Governor Seyi Makinde and PDP administration in Oyo State. So we are set to set the pace once again, and also to show the world that definitely we can do better than what they've been experiencing before.
All right, speaking about the present local government chairman, what's going to happen to them after the election?
Which present local government chairman are you referring to? The APC. Okay. Okay. They are former, because the court has already concurred with the decision of the state government to relieve them of their appointment, because the House of Assembly that is empowered to legislate on them has dissolved them. So once the House of Assembly has dissolved them, automatically they are no more chairman. They are former caretaker chairman. And apart from that is that according to OSEC law in Oyo State, it only has room for election into Tier 3 local government, not LCD. So if at all you want to conduct election into LCD, you have to amend that law first, the OSEC law. You amend it first before you can conduct election. But in this one that we are going to conduct is going to follow the laid down OSEC law and the Nigerian constitution. What Governor Ajimobi did to produce those kangaroo chairmen, then was that he disobeyed the constitution of Nigeria, and he also go against the OSEC law that only empowers Oyo State to, us to conduct election into 33. So this time around, we are conducting election to only 33 local government, not LCD. So everybody is going to vote, and is because whatever you are doing, you have to think of tomorrow. If you are perpetrating lawlessness, don't think that that lawlessness can continue like that. And that is why the lawlessness they perpetrated during the last APC administration is what threw them away. And we believe that we are going to do the thing the right way now, and is going to stand the test of time because we are following the rules and regulations.
About rigging of election in the country, do you think this can be curbed?
Yeah, you see, it can be curbed. I think in 1992, happens to my candidate, my party then was SDP. And when we were to vote, we all queue. No toggery, nothing. No rigging, no hijacking of ballot boxes. So that was Operation A4. If Operation A4 was perfect, then why don't we adopt it? And apart from that, look at 1999. The election of 1999 was very credible as well. You said that? Very credible. And even 2011, if you look at 2011 election, it was also very credible. But the only thing is that probably we have to work on one or two things in our electoral law to make it credible, and also to avoid rigging and some other things, because now we are more or less going digital. I don't know why we can also digitalize our electronic, our electoral system, whereby for instance, everybody is having his or her own BVN. With that one, you cannot, withdraw from another person's account. Everybody is having his own phone number. You cannot call another number, use another person's number through your phone. So with that one, we can vote, conduct our election through all these means in a digital manner, so that it will, first and foremost, it will reduce the cost of conducting election, because we need to be thinking in that direction. Every 4 years we spend billions to conduct election. Those billions can be converted or can be used for other things. But by the time we digitalize everything, you discover that the amount to be spent on election and the credibility of the election, in fact, will be reasonable, and it will go a long way in helping us as a nation, because we cannot just be stagnant. If America is doing it, right, why do we have to be copying America when it pleases us alone? For instance, this increment of fuel, somebody will be telling you that in America it is so amount of dollars that they are selling fuel, but he won't be telling you how much is a worker collecting he won't be telling you the social benefits they are enjoying in America. Yes, it is only what pleases them. So what I believe is that if if President Jonathan came out with the brilliant idea of conducting credible election in 2011 and 2015, I believe that this APC government of President Muhammad Buhari supposed to learn one or two things from him and make his own more credible. But what we have seen is reverse is the case. 2019 election, you understand that is worse than 2015 election. But he has the time, he has the opportunity to write his name in gold and make 2023 a credible one.
Alright viewers, it's still the State of Nations, and we appreciate you for watching our episode, our edition today. Don't forget to like us, drop your comments, and follow us on our social media platform. Once again, I'm Temitope Adigui. Join us same time next week for another edition. Enjoy the rest of the day.